How's it going, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be making a flyer design, one you would see on a wooden pole posted around the city, maybe for a rave that night or promoting your favorite local punk band, except for promoting the channel and graphic design. This is kind of the quick little mood board I set up for the poster. You know, this kind of style I want to take from some of this old rave stuff and also these old 90s posters and punk flyers. And then this is the idea for having the pull tab things, just something super simple like that. I'm just going to design this 8.5 by 11, which is not far off from the basic like 16 by 20 I usually use. I need to set up some guides. I know I want to use, I think, just Neue Haas Grotesque or Arial throughout the whole poster. Keep it pretty simple. All right, something like that maybe. I wrote down some copy on these post-it notes. Hey, random person walking down the street. And then I'm just gonna kind of fit this all to size around the whole poster. I'm gonna do a lot of stretching of type and messing around with just this one typeface and see what we can get out of it. I always like that look of slightly stretching these, you know, basic sans serifs. I feel like it looks pretty cool. And then duplicate this, and the next line will be something like, do you want to learn about a little thing called? So I'll probably just bring this in like that instead of resizing it, because I don't want to care about stretching type on this flyer, because I think seeing that out in the wild is kind of reminiscent of that stuff, even though it's for graphic design, and I'm sure there's going to be some gatekeepers out there that maybe you'll see it and have something to say, but I don't think we're really targeting them anyway, right? I think I'll put this one in like a box. Then since we're going to be printing this on colored paper, I can just make this white and that will be the color showing through. And then I want to do the big like graphic design. That's what it'll say. Make sure it's nice and stretched too, so we get some size out of it. Could have just used Arial narrow, I guess, but I do like the look of this font a little bit more. I don't know why this is yellow for some reason. And we're just gonna kind of maximize this out. Something kind of fun like that. We're getting there. I wanted to make this mostly like typographic like this, so even though it's a little more, I guess, experimental or whatever, stretching the type, it's still easy enough to read and get the message across. All right, and then we need to account for like, I don't know, probably that much, right? For the pull tab thing at the bottom, maybe 20%. All right, and then I want an image like right here. And I wanted to have some copy at the bottom. So do you want to learn a little thing about graphic design? What can we say down here? It's 2022. What other option do you have, comma, become a DJ? That was the one I liked the most, more than it was going to be content creator, SoundCloud rapper, but I think DJ is more relevant right now. I have 3 images that I thought would work. This one, and this one. All kind of the same vibe, you know, classic computer kid stuff. A little bit creepy, a little bit weird. I personally like this one. Let's get this to size and see what it's looking like. That's pretty good so far. Size it a little bit more. Honestly, I think it'd be funny to put I guess just the Photoshop interface, right? We'll screenshot this, scale it up to size for something like that, give it a little angle, and then we can just kind of that'll work for now. It's pretty funny. Ooh, I gotta make sure everything is spelled right. For the image, I don't know if I want to do like a half tone. Let's do 2. Bump up the contrast quite a bit to about 30, maybe even 3. Let's mess with the curve, see how this can look. All right, kind of want this to have an edge to it though. That white kind of gets lost. That should be cool for now. I did want to throw in like a little, what do you call it, star thingy, something like this. Design is fun, something like that. So what I think we can do is rotate this. I need more room. Had to do a little detour there to get that all sized right. Also made a little QR code, so I'm hoping that'll work out. All right, I think we're pretty good. All I'm gonna have to do is print this on the cool colored paper and then cut it out. I'm gonna print it on this cool Astro paper with all these different bright colors, so That should be fun. So let's get over to that and start doing that, and then we'll go put them up around the city. Once I finished the poster, I added in some of the Astro Bright paper into the printer to make sure it would print out all right. I tested it on this yellow. I really like how it turned out. The little kid's face and the type and everything really popped with that black ink on the yellow paper. So I printed it in a bunch of different colors because I wanted to have a variety. And it ended up looking pretty cool on all the different colors, the blue, yellow, pink, and all that. I then had to cut the little pieces out so when people were walking down the street, you know, they can actually pull a little piece off, and this actually took a lot longer than I expected it to take, so that's why I had to speed this up hella. It was pretty tedious, but I ended up getting through it within 5 minutes or whatever, and they turned out looking pretty cool. I bought this staple gun on Amazon, so I'm pretty excited to try it out. I really like how these colors look out in the sun and everything. Basically, I'm just going to drive around and find some spots to put the posters up around the city. This was the first one I tried. A little closer to my apartment than I would have liked, but I had to try something out. Never actually hung up flyers like this with the staple gun. It's actually pretty easy. The birds were going crazy over here. I tried to drive around to find a few more distant spots. I wanted to spread it out kinda, but I also didn't want to drive all around the city. Alright, so I got a good amount posted up, but I have a few more, I think, 3 or 4. I'm going to do them in a more busy area though, so I'm just going to pop out real quick and smack them up there, and I'll probably catch you guys back at the apartment. Thanks so much for watching. If you want the source file used in this video, you can check out the Patreon, linked below in the description. If you want to see me design another poster, you can check out this video here. That's it for now, and I'll see you next time. Peace.